Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about the number 3 personal year, and it just started raining, so sorry for the noise. Anyway, we're in the 3 personal year for the 9-year epicycle. So the 9-year epicycle is what everybody personally goes through. It's years 1 through 9 that repeats itself over and over again, just like seasons. And you're in chapter 3 now if you're watching this video, and this is the year of sunshine is what the metaphor for it. And before we begin, I'll let you know I am a professional numerologist. I've been doing this professionally for the past 4 years, but I've been doing self-study for the past 14 years, so it's a childhood hobby. And I'll also help you calculate. It's super simple equation, and then I'll give you insight on the number 3 year, and there'll also be timestamps below. So let's start with a calculation. So you only need your day of birth, your month of birth, and the year that you want to go over. So for example, I'm going to use my birthday. I'm born the 28th of November, and I want to get the year for 2021. So plug that all in as individual digits. So what I do is I take 2 plus 8 of my day, plus 1 plus 1 of my month, plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 of the year that this is posted, and that equals 17. And the goal of numerology, to get to your answers, you gotta reduce everything until a single digit, unless it's for master numbers. So I got 17. That is not a single digit yet, so I have to take 1 plus 7 equals 8. My personal year for 2021 is 8. If you want to know the following year, just go in order. Go in mathematical order. So if this is number 8 year for me, next year is number 9. And then what comes after that? Number 1, because the cycle repeats itself over and over again. Or in the equation, you just replace 2021 with 2022, but that's like the longer way. Anyway, let's get started with the number 3 year. So I'll have like 8 points to talk about. And the first one, as I mentioned earlier, this is the year of sunshine. And the theme is communication and creative expression. And it tends to be a happy year, full of social activities, full of community activities, getting yourself involved with large groups of people, as well as expressing yourself. I would say a lot of throat chakra activities they grow this year. And so in the earlier videos, the 1 year is divine masculine, the personal 2 year is divine feminine, and in the number 3 year, the third, creates a divine child year. So this is the year where you tune into your divine child, the inner child inside, and play and have fun this year. And so describing the qualities of a divine child, I would say being enthusiastic, having joy, humor. It tends to be kind of moody year as well if you don't take care of your emotions. There's also a thirst for learning, a thirst for knowledge, a lot of social activities, and also embrace life in the number 3 year, just like a child. So I want you to think of a 3-year-old who has a thirst for learning. They want to express, they want to have speech, and they want to experience new things, and they want to connect to other people, and their brains are growing and developing, and they're just fun to be around as well. And so I would say that in the number 3 year, the world is your stage. So if you have any interest related to expressing your voice, getting your word across, anything that involves entertainment, performance, or community or group activities, the world is your stage. And so this is the cycle where more people you have more people's eyes and ears. So it's really good for performers and entertainers, even comedians as well. So I'd really get involved with groups of people. And if you're shy, start with a small group of people, or your loved ones or your family, and then grow bigger. I also see people start podcasts, they start doing videos, they start writing, and anything that involves expression, beauty, creativity. And also, it's a really good year to develop your communication skills as well. Then I want to talk about what's favorable in the number 3 year. So I would say anything with the spoken or the written word. Get your ideas out there and express yourself intuitively. Also, acting and modeling, people start getting into anything related to arts, to music, and just in general, anything related to emotional or creative expression. Lessons I tend to see in the number 3 year is this is the year where you can go either way with your words. So you can either use your word to uplift others, inspire others, instruct others, advise, or you can spend your time using your word to gossip, to complain, to criticize, to belittle other people. That's the potential and like the opposite, the downfall of the number 3 too. So like which way you're gonna go. So 3 is all about joy and humor, and I see a lot of people make decisions based on how they feel in their mood in the number 3 year. And if you find yourself where there's a negative situation, you have the power to flip that up and help yourself or other people remain optimistic through difficulty. So that's the power of the 3. Just like a child, it's like they're not stressing, they're not worried about yesterday or tomorrow, they're in the present and they're in the moment. That's the divine child. And personally, how you'll succeed is first you gotta pursue what authentically makes you happy. So in the number 3 year, if you are following what other people thinks makes people happy, for example, materialism, consumerism, and you're like, is that really what makes me happy? So if you do follow a road where you follow what everybody else is doing that makes them happy, that could lead to depression. So you really got to pursue your authentic voice and your authentic happiness in the number 3, like a child. And also use humor, or if there are any situations that are difficult, even if other people are having a difficult time, use humor, make other people laugh. There's going to allow more laughter and humor and comedy into your life in the number 3 year, because you could also be super busy with crowds and community involvement as well. And also share your ideas when it comes to emotions. You do well to connect your rational your rational reasoning side to the intuitive feeling side, so you express it with balance. And also, I really say honor your emotions in the number 3 year. On the other side, also learn to control your emotions as well, because it could be a year of drama if that's what you think is normal. Like, so try to stay out of drama. It'll probably be the year for it, because when there's more people in your life, there tends to be more drama. That's with the number 3. So just remember to have fun, use humor as well. It tends to be the year that not a lot of people want to like stay grounded. So I do see this as being like a vacation or holiday year. A lot of people just want to have fun in the number 3 year, as well as working on their appearance, like being public ready. That's not advice from me. That's just observance. People just want to look better in the number 3 year. Just for example, like being prepared for any kind of performance or entertainment. So next is work. So in work, I would say keep an optimistic attitude. So 3 is all about comedy and humor and joy. Peter Pan syndrome. I don't want to be an adult. Like, I just want to have fun. So being optimistic instead of pessimistic. Public speaking is also very beneficial for you if you have a business to promote or at work, so people can listen to you. You would enjoy it as well. This is the year all about conversation, exchanging ideas as well, and getting feedback from groups of people. Also, writing and blogging when it comes to work, that's going to be beneficial for you as well. And also dressing for the public, as well as entertaining groups. That'd be very enjoyable when it comes to work or business settings. Then when it comes to business, I would say work on your logo or your brand, develop your business. It's mostly working on appearance, how you portray yourself with words or images. So I do see businesses like with my clients, they revamp their logo and the appearance of their business to make it more attractive to the public. So there you go. And also, it's a really good year to work on sales and marketing as well, because with a 3, like a child, if you believe in your product or your service, then it's just easier to sell it to others. Like if you believe in magic, other people believe in magic. So it's a really good. Number 3 is all about sales and marketing, because it's all about connection, conversation as well. And also, there is going to be a lot of energy when it comes to creativity, an abundance of creativity. So make use of that, take advantage of that higher energy to express and to create, make the world more beautiful. And lastly, for business, it's really good to network in that year, because it's all about exchanging word, and networking involves large groups of people. But I know, like, when I post this, it's going to be still locked down for some countries, restrictions, so being careful about that as well. Then the last thing I want to talk about is what you want to be aware of in the number 3 year. And first, irresponsibility with your actions or words. So like a 3-year-old child, again, they could just say things and not think. They could also do things and not even think twice about doing something. So it tends to be just like you just want to have fun and play, and avoiding responsibility. So in a 3 year, people tend to have a lot of ideas. It's all about things that are happening in the air. Conversation, ideas, talk, conversation. And it's like you have so many ideas, but you're not getting anything done. So just remember to have focus and self-discipline in the number 3 year when it's needed. Next thing I want you to be aware of is like having a lack of focus. So I just mentioned that irresponsibility with actions, because there tends to be a lot of ideas. I would say that the first thing you gotta do if you have a lot of ideas is to write them all down. It tends not to be a very goal-oriented kind of year. You just like go on the flow and being spontaneous, which I encourage. But again, like I said, remember when to have focus. Last thing I want to talk about, what to be aware of, is frivolous spending. So I do see people spend more money on appearance or just anything that makes their life more beautiful, visuals. Just careful not to spend money on things that are unnecessary just to impress people as well. But do have fun. Just remember to mark down everything that you spend money on. It could be on your appearance. It could be on taking multiple holidays or vacations. So just remember that. And so that is it for the number 3 year of the Divine Child. I hope that makes sense. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my website is in the description. And that is all for this video. You have a beautiful day. Until next time. Bye.